So we had the second deadliest hurricane to ravage the Southeast in 55 years, and it took her 4 days to get to a FEMA briefing. Now you have this huge storm brewing off the Gulf Coast, and she decides to go on a comedy tour. It's not just The View, it's Howard Stern today, it's Stephen Colbert tonight. Her running mate was on late night comedy last night. Kennedy, if you're someone who's packing up your boxes, you're laying out sandbags, you're stuck in traffic trying to get the heck out of this area and evacuate, and you turn on your radio or you turn on your TV and you hear this, I want you to tell me what you think.
I went to work out and I had on cooking shows and they were asking me, Auntie, what's that ingredient? What's that ingredient? And they're playing while I'm working out. Make breakfast, we sit down, we're having breakfast, and we'd been working on a puzzle, so they wanted more bacon, got more bacon. Then, you know how it goes. Yeah. And so then we had a puzzle, so we went back up to work on the puzzle. I'm still in my workout clothes. Right. And we're working on the puzzle, and the phone rings. Right. So I said, Auntie, you'll be right back. Meanwhile, I went back into the room where the girls were, and I'm like, go get your father. Because I knew he'd be up somewhere. And so we laughed afterwards. Nick is their father. We laughed that Amara, the elder one, was kind of like Paul Revere, and Leela, the younger one, was Paul Revere's horse.
That's wonderful. You know, Kennedy, she did address the hurricane, and that was her talking about becoming the Democratic nominee, but that seems wholly tone deaf as a hurricane approaches.
Yeah, what an unserious buffoon. You know, I look at that exchange and I'm like, I'm so glad there's so much for you to laugh at when people are really suffering. People were suffering before these storms. This was the last thing these communities needed. And, you know, she's out there jaw-jacking with the clowns at The View. How does that make anything better? So then she sits down for a serious interview with 60 Minutes and cannot answer basic questions. All she can do is serve up word salads and sloppy joes while people are literally starving in parts of the country that she cannot be bothered to address.
You know, Emily, Biden canceled his international trip. And good for him for doing that. That was a great decision. If I were on Kamala's team, I'd say you do FEMA briefings every single morning. You can go to a swing state at night, but I want to see you addressing the nation every morning from FEMA.
And here's the thing. If she needed that amplification, then that's what she should be using it for, to disseminate that information. Right. So I could see it if you say, okay, the media is here, we exist as a messaging platform, neutrally or otherwise, right? So for her, I could see it as, hey guys, I'm gonna keep all of these hits. We're gonna talk about the hurricane the entire time. We're gonna talk about the destruction like this. Let's help me get the word out for what the government's doing, what Americans need to know, and I'll answer policy questions. But the reality is, we listened to something that was relevant 2 months ago. These stories are wholly inappropriate. She was chided by the 60 Minutes host for saying, look, this is the real world. What do you expect is going to happen? And all of this is occurring in a dearth of actual news press conferences, in a dearth of actual information from her for policy and also for what she's doing to help those Americans that are deeply suffering, far worse than we can even capture on media. So yes, not only is this tone deaf, it is just incredibly inappropriate, and we deserve better.
I mean, Harris, when she's out laughing on Colbert tonight and the images start to trickle in tomorrow of the damage and devastation, there will be an auto-critique of the choices she made.
Oh, it's all going. I mean, the Trump campaign is cutting ads as we speak. They don't even have to edit. They just stop. And when she finishes talking, that ad is done. I mean, it writes itself. I do want to say, I've never met Bill Whitaker at 60 Minutes. What a mentor.
Yes.
I mean, that guy, I mean, he kept
did what a journalist should do.
He leaned in, he re-asked, that's not the point, I gotta get here, we gotta go there, you gotta answer this. It was an epic game of dodgeball by Kamala Harris. Unfortunately, it didn't come with any surprises of policy. I will say this, she is at risk of becoming the world's only living heart donor. I mean, that's how people are going to see her. She's joking about how she can't take care of children and how one is Paul Revere and one is Paul Revere's horse. Like, what is this woman talking about? She can't run a household, and then she brags about being able to afford to buy extra bacon. Yeah. Does she know how much bacon has gone up under her administration with Biden?
I think one of the most shocking points of her schedule is there are people right now that are watching TV, that are watching her, that are probably going to end up dying in this hurricane. Your job, and I go back to Katrina, and I say that because it's important. When we watched Katrina, and there were people playing politics on August 27th, 28th, 29th, and it was political. It was, we're not going to declare a state of emergency, President Bush. We're not going to send in the National Guard. I'm not going to let you have power. They were playing politics. You can't tell me that going on a Call Her Daddy podcast when people are suffering is going to help people. And more importantly than that, you cannot tell me that Kamala Harris going on late night when she should be saying to the people that are in the wake of the storm, that are going to be coming through, get out and listen to the local authorities. Get out now. She could save lives right now, but instead she's laughing.
Yeah, I think Jesse Waters said it best. People are trying to call FEMA right now, not call her daddy. I mean, that's the reality of what we're dealing with.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.